G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're back at the Lord of the Rings Online, the Mines of Moria. Now, we're back at the 21st hole, yes, correct? I had a person in the comments mention something about increasing the difficulty of the landscape, which I'd never heard of, and I think it's a fantastic idea, and I wish that it was available to a lot more of the other MMORPGs out there, because combat is just crazy easy in some of them. So anyway, I did go to Thorin's Hall, as another person suggested. I went there and increased the rating to difficulty 2. Now I have no idea what the scaling is like, other than I could see 15% experience gain and 3% virtue XP gain, but there was a whole bunch of difficulties, like 10 or something like that. So I've just pumped it up to 2, and I will see how that goes. If I still find it to be somewhat easy, then I will just keep going down the list until we get to a point where, it's just a nice little challenge. Not totally in danger of getting one shot, but at the same rate, I still got to make use of my abilities and watch my gear and things like that. So that's great. I'm all for it. I am absolutely blown away that it's available, and I hope that other MMORPGs take this on board, because I think it'd be fantastic for them too. Looking at some of the big ones, the really big ones out there too. Alright, so we're back here. I am going to take the next main quest, which is this one here from Brogur.
My nephew has come up with a daring plan. You should ask him about it.
My nephew Bori has come up with a daring plan, as he said. He conceived a diversionary strike against a certain hall in the deeps to draw the orcs of the White Hand from their camp. This way a second group could enter the camp and defeat its leader. It will be dangerous for both groups, but it is a good plan. Imagine it. With one axe blow, we will cut off the head of the White Hand presence in Moria. Boltzy's fears will be assuaged in the face of such a victory. Will you help my nephew Bori with the preparations for this strike? He grieves still for Broin, and feels that he must earn honor doubly for himself and for my slain son. If this strike is successful, he will have done so. None of that was funny. That was all serious business. Bori? Oh, okay. So it's not just one quest.
We need weapons and armor that can be repaired or melted down.
This I can do. Even if my plan goes smoothly, both groups of dwarves will be in danger. One of the White Hand are deadly, and orcs of the White Hand are deadly, and that is sure to be fighting. We're low on equipment though, and certainly lack the armor and weapons my two teams will require. If you can find dented armor, broken blades, and cracked shields and orcs throughout Zelemelek, the Red Horn loads, and within their camps, this equipment might be repaired. If they are too damaged, we could melt them down and use them to make new weapons and armor. In either case, I will be able to equip my teams with the weapons and armor victory will require.
My plan requires as many courageous dwarves as will volunteer.
Dwarves of the greatest courage? I would need the help of the bravest dwarves of this company if my plan is to succeed, Dan. One group will make a feint against the guard junction on the eastern road, and I will lead the other against Stazgnak, the encampment of the White Hand. Speak with the dwarves in the 21st hall and recruit as many as you can for my mission. Bring to their minds visions of honor and of valor, for there will be both in great supply. Once the White Hand is driven from Moria, we will have peace beneath the mountains. What else you got me doing?
I need to know the lay of Stazgnak if my plan is to succeed.
Stazgnak? Planning the west attack, one team of dwarves will lead a diversionary strike on an outpost on the eastern road in order to draw the main body of the White Hand orcs out of their camp, Stazgnak. At that time, a second group will stealthily enter Stazgnak and defeat the White Hand leader. I need information about these locations, Dan. Examine the strength of the force along the eastern road and become familiar with the layout of Stazgnak. I want you to collect barrels of black powder from within Stazgnak and return them to me. We must deprive them of this dangerous weapon wherever we can. Investigate these locations and return to me with any information you discover. My father is always telling me that information is among a dwarf's mightiest weapons. How we wield the information you bring back will determine the success of my plan. Dwarves. Sit back, letting the dude in the cloak do all the work. The daring the daring hunter now. Okay, so looks like this. We just gotta round them all up, I suppose. Let's find all the dwarves and do some recruiting. Willie?
I will help Bori with his errand. Great honor will be ours.
The White Hand's time in Moria will soon be at an end. Sounds good, buddy. You gonna follow? No, he's just gonna meet us there. Continue looking off in the distance. So I go to all the ring people. It's one of 6.
Orcs of Moria have much to account for.
I already have tasked a GameolioDan. I am sorry that I cannot help Bori with his mission, but I respect him for this undertaking. Oh, come on, dude. What about you?
These halls will be great once more.
What about you, Skyny? What is this plan of Bori's? A diversionary strike? Well, I am old-fashioned and I do not appreciate such tactics. Enemies should be challenged head-on. Even if this were more to my liking, I have too many tasks on my plate and not enough time in which to complete them all. It is a shame that I cannot fight alongside the young master. Alright, I'll let you go so you can get to your work. Because you got a busy schedule and all. I better stop talking to you, right? So you can go about your business. He's a busy guy. Alright, where else have we got? A dwarf that would like to potentially help us, or help his friend.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Do not question my valor, hunter, but I will not follow young Bori to my death. Lord Brogor has already lost his son on this endeavor. Unless someone wiser than Bori leads the assault on Stuxnuk, I fear that Lord Bosi will lose his as well. Mate, what happened to all these, where's all the courageous dwarves? What's going on here? I didn't say anything about intelligence, I said courageous. That's all I said.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
I have a great deal of respect for Bori, of course, but I have enough work to do without casting stones at our nest of hornets. His plan is ill-conceived, and unless Lords Bosi or Brogod order it themselves, I will have no part of it. These guys. Alright. Who else we got? Dude at the back. Surely the dude at the back's gonna come. Come on, Stilling. Don't let me
The
down.
orcs of Moria have much to account for.
I will gladly volunteer for young Bori's mission. The sooner the White Hand is cast from Moria, the safer we will be. Let none call Stilling coward. I would never dream of it. What a champion. Alright, so we got all that sorted out. Now we got to go to Zelamalek. Stop. Zelamalek. We are in Zelamalek. We got to go here. That's the planning side. I mean, this whole area is Zelamalek, but where do I go? Where do I go for the other bits and pieces? So, arms of the sharpest bite. Dented armor, Bori needs equipment, and wants you to gather materials. Yep, that's great. You didn't tell me where to go exactly, you just said around Zelamalek. Orcs, okay. So I gotta look for orcs around here. Surprised actually I don't get anything popping up on the screen telling me where to go for this one. Hang on, what's this? Oh, that's planning the attack, yes. Or maybe I just go over there and then I end up fighting a whole bunch anyway. Right? So you want me to go to Nud Malek? Alright, let's go Nud Malek. We might end up getting the quest done, anyhow. Roaming around in the darkness. As you can clearly see. Alright, how do I get to... Maybe I gotta go this way, that way, and then that way, okay. Let's go with that theory. Nope. Gotta get that way, gotta go south a little bit more. Right. There's a warg rider there. This cannot be the way, but it is a way. Now let's see how this difficulty thing plays out. Let's make sure that we've got everything sorted out. So I want to go with endurance for survivability. Get some speed going. Right. Ah, here's the armor, fantastic. Alright, we took a bit of damage. Took a little bit of damage. I wonder if we could probably pump it up a little bit more. I'll stay on this level for now. Let's just see how it goes. Fighting against one enemy is one thing. Fighting against three at the same time might be a little bit different. Oh. Another dented armor here. Do. Harassing Dark Law. Yeah, there's three of them right there. Only 280 health though. They should die real quick. I just want that item though. Interesting though, the second I change the difficulty, it does make me a little bit more aware of my surroundings while I get used to damage taken and damage I can deal. This looks like the type of place I need to be. See what he can do in terms of damage. Alright, okay. Where are you going, big boy? Oh, he's gonna bring his friend though. See, now I'm thinking like, I gotta make more use of this. Things like this. Put a bit of distance, put a barbed arrow down, make more use of my luminous blood arrow if I need to recover health. Kind of reminds me of playing like World of Warcraft Classic on hardcore mode, where you suddenly, like it already was, fairly difficult. But yeah, once you go that hardcore mode, you're really hypersensitive to everything. Bop, 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 bop. Durub Archer. You shoot through rocks. Are you that good of a archer? I don't think so. Now, the one thing that will go against this is pushing it too high and having, you know, mega hyper spawns and stuff. Which, you know, sometimes happens. I also wonder how this works. Do I see other players on any difficulty and it's a personal thing? You know, every enemy will do more damage to some, but it wouldn't do it if you're not operating under those difficulties, those landscape difficulties. Or have I gone to a different plane? Have I switched to a different phase? Because if I switch to a different phase, then there's not many, if any, players on this level, on this landscape. Then maybe I won't have to worry too much about hyperspawn, but if it doesn't matter, maybe I will. If there's still a lot of players around. But yeah, that's why I didn't want to pump it up too high, because I'm totally unaware of what the full ramifications are of pumping up the level. Or how difficult this will actually be. There's a captain back here. Oh, big fella having a seat. You can even see that dude. These armors and so on are spawning real quick though, that's nice. Hopefully that doesn't carry across to the enemy. My gut feeling is that I could probably pump it up another level or two. We seem to be managing it. I mean, at least at level 55 enemies. So thank you for the suggestion. I'm honestly, I can't believe that it's available, and I think it's great, like I said before. So if that's something that you're interested in, I was told that you can go to Thorin's Hall. So yeah, actually I just did. I went to use the guide to Thorin's Hall, and as soon as I arrived there, if you're facing like the big gate to go inside the hall, if you just look to the right, there's a ranger there to the side, and you just go and have a chat with him. And you just basically pick up a quest, hand it in, and you're on that level. And you can go back and change it back if you want. I don't know if there's any cooldown on that, but when I talked to him, the quest seemed to be available immediately, so it looked like I could just change the difficulty of whatever I want on the fly. Well, not on the fly. I have to go back there and talk to the guy. Oh, this guy. This guy's a little tougher. What's going on? Inspirational stance. We use skills to heal or invigorate yourself. Oh wow. Okay. Let's give that guy the big hits. Wow. So I had a few interesting little buffs there. Buffs and auras. So we are still nowhere near. Actually went a completely different path. So we don't want to be here. But we still need those broken blades. These guys are freaking out. Let's start heading back and try to find the actual area I need to be at. Some respawn here now. can see you. Gotcha. Got a marauder on the way. I need that broken blade. They're dropping broken blades for me though. I think you almost got a heal off them. Not every single one of them has a blade. Okay, so this is where we want to be. To Nudmalek. What? Oh, here we go, here we go. I hope. Yes. Hey, we're going on quite an adventure now. Can't just ride past everything. This dude's level 58, this will be a good test. Let him get a few hits in. Oh, you got a bit of damage there. Got a little bit of damage in there. Bob him up. Bob it up. Deed bestowed. Now with the broken blade wouldn't have gone in here. It's a quest item, right? Broken crossbow, I can see that. Sword, etchings, Dawn Rose. Doing right, we're doing okay. Okay, so we actually want to be up there. Going along this path, I guess. I usually say this at the end, but if you're enjoying the series, I mean, please do me a favor and hit the like button. But also, if you know a place where you could share this series amongst people that will actually enjoy it as well, that would be really appreciated. I've tried it myself a few times, but in various places, but I just can't seem to get the traction. But if you happen to know a place, whether it's amongst your friends or it's a, it's a Discord that you're in or whatever, something like that. Folks that are actually looking for something like this, or maybe just keep it in mind if anybody is, looking around for a series like this and one that I've done previously. It would be appreciated if you could share that. Because YouTube doesn't seem to be doing the job. So, I'll just come out and ask for it. Okay. Who are you, sir? Svanir? The Majesty of the Stone Trees?
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
Hello there, fellow traveler. Are you making your way to the Eastern Gate as well? I long to walk in the sun again, For the dark of Moria has grown polluted with evil over the years of our absence. I came here to make a pilgrimage through the halls of my father, and I am about to embark upon the last leg of my journey. Join me, friend. But first, you must meditate upon the majesty of the stone trees, for the second hall is a legendary landmark. Look upon the Kedar Zaram. Look upon it. Oh, there is like a big old tree. The roots. Would I just click this button, I guess? Have a little look. Unless I gotta be down there. Oh, it'll probably come up. There we go. It'll probably come up when the time is right. Through the stone branches, you see great tall dwarves carved into the wall. I don't want to push forward too much. I want to say that fall. Probably the last one we should go down there. A hint of an unpleasant odor distracts you from the southern view. Oh, Ring of Sacrifice. Listen to the music. Wowzers. Another good vantage point. The view is magnificent, but like the rest of Moria, the second hall swarms with enemies. Might have been what it said. I should just mount up. Oh yeah, we're also, I mean, we're not near it yet, but we're, level 56 is next. And I'm supposed to be able to upgrade my legendary at that point, right? The majesty
These
of the
halls
stone
will be great
trees.
once more.
I am glad you had a chance to meditate upon the beauty of this view before leaving Moria. But you surely noticed some things amiss, Dan, as did I.
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.